This is the Tuesday edition of Primetime News coming to you from our Aerospark studios here in Windhoek. Many thanks for joining us for the next 20 minutes as we bring to the fore happenings within and beyond Namibian borders. It's always a pleasure having you. I'm Michael Madimba. In tonight's lead, as Namibia continues to mourn the passing of the late President Dr. Hage Geingob, the Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo, says there haven't been any security threats since the swearing in of former Vice President Nangolo Mbumba as President of Namibia. Mbumba was sworn in as the fourth President of Namibia following the death of President Dr. Hage Geingob early on Sunday. International Relations Minister Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah was sworn in as Vice President. Now, Eba Kandovazu filed our lead report.
Namibia is known for peace and stability. Despite the fact of the first experience in our life as a nation, there's a testimony that our people are united at this time of difficult, and we believe that they will continue to navigate through this process in a peaceful manner. We from the security cluster, more particular the Namibian police that has got the mandate of preservation of internal security of Namibia, maintenance of law and order, investigation of offense and alleged offense, prevention of crime and protection of life and property, we are ready. And our readiness is not there to intimidate anybody. Our readiness is a constitutional obligation. We have a mandate to ensure that peace and stability internally of the Republic is preserved. And we are going to do that. So far, we have not witnessed any threat of any nature. So the Namibian police is ready, together with its security, with the other security clusters, we are ready. As we are preparing peacefully, we are also preparing to ensure that should be anything happen on the contrary. So we'll make sure that public order and public order and management, and that ensure that peace and tranquility of our republic continue to flourish.
Staying with Dr. Geingob's passing, Vice President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah says Namibians have a responsibility to build the country in unity and through transparency to achieve efficiency, as espoused by the late President Dr. Hage Geingob. Now, Nandi-Ndaitwah joined mourners at the late President's residence in Windhoek last Monday night. Linia Dishena brings us this report.
Joining mourners at Geingob's residence, Nandi-Ndaitwah said Geingob believed in the concept of the Namibian house. She said he left Namibians with the idea of the Namibian house, and they therefore have a responsibility to build the country, but they have to do so in unity. She further said the SWAPO party has lost a leader who guided the party in many difficult times and issues.
We at the political bureau of the SWAPO party, we have really lost our leader. He has guided us in so many difficult times when we are to discuss difficult issues. And what we are pledging to him is to continue where he left us and to work hard and to make sure that the party that he left in our hands is the party leadership. I talk about the political bureau that is just met. Our commitment to him and to pay homage and to maintain his legacy is to make sure that this party, which he has built up from an early stage up to the last day, remain strong.
Nandi-Ndaitwah was sworn in as Vice President following Geingob's death on Sunday. Sylvia Shondali reporting for Primetime News.
From the Commerce region to the Irongo region, where Governor Neville Andre Tope has called on the Namibian nation to continue the late President Dr. Hage Geingob's legacy of not leaving anyone behind, as the nation mourns his passing. Speaking in an interview with Primetime News on Sunday, Tope highlighted President Geingob's contribution towards the country's independence and development over the years. Our Erongo region-based journalist Isabel Bento sat down with the governor and brings us this insert.
And we are therefore called upon as Namibian nation during this sad time to stay united and strong, and also to continue his legacy. And his legacy, that is to ensure that no one should be left out. Also to build a Namibian house, which he affectionately has always been preaching for. And to us as a region, it's of course, like any other person in this country, it's a sad moment. We are today benefiting from industries such as the green hydrogen, which he was one of those that introduced to this country, and we are benefiting from this industry. And we are also benefiting from the oil and gas, which was discovered during his leadership. We therefore need to work hard to ensure that these industries that was discovered during his leadership, they continue to be real and also to benefit the nation at large.
On to events further afield. Buckingham Palace announced King Charles III has been diagnosed with a form of cancer. The disease, which is not prostate cancer, was discovered while the king was being treated in hospital for an enlarged prostate. DPA brings us this report.
The king has already started a schedule of regular treatments and is said to be receiving expert medical care from a specialist team, but has been advised to postpone his public duties. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was among those who wished the king a full and speedy recovery. The palace declined to confirm the type of cancer. Sylvia Shandali reporting for Primetime News.
Your top roundup is up next with the business segment thereafter. Primetime Biz is your leading source unpacking all things business and economics, all from one box. Now, as condolences continue to pour in from business leaders globally, the chairperson of the African Energy Chamber, Anjay Ayuk, has described President Dr. Hage Geingob as having been instrumental to the energy industry. From the energy sector to the mining sector, Deputy Executive Director and the Minister of Mines and Energy, Gloria Simuvali, is leading a delegation to the Investing in African Mining Indaba 2024, which commenced in Cape Town, South Africa on Monday. A media statement availed by the Minister of Mines and Energy noted Namibia will during the Indaba showcase the opportunities the country presents in the mining sector to a global audience of foremost thinkers in mining. Our congenial Mbinga compiled this report.
A media statement unveiled by the Ministry of Mines and Energy said Namibia will during the Indaba showcase the opportunities the country presents in the mining sector to a global audience of foremost thinkers in mining. Namibia's rich mineral resources and recent resource discoveries make it a hotspot for renewable energy development and a top choice for mining investment. The Namibian mining sector plays a significant role in the economy, accounting for about 12.2% to the country's gross domestic product in 2022 alone, or no less than 14.3% when minerals processing and beneficiation are considered. The statement further said the delegation will promote Namibia's investment prospects in the mining sector and related industries through a series of business-to-business and business-to-government meetings, as well as a country showcasing panel discussion focusing on critical raw materials development and local value addition in the Namibian context. The mining indaba is expected to allow Namibia to showcase its potential amongst other mining countries. Konjeni Ambinga reporting for Primetime News.
This is where the top segment concludes for tonight. Tomorrow's countrywide weather forecast is up next, followed by a roundup of the latest economic news. welcome Sport Planet, the segment dedicated to all things sport in action. We kickstart the segment with the AFCON tournament. Team officials have revealed Nigeria's star Victor Osimhen is a major doubt for the Africa Cup of Nations semi-final against South Africa in Bouake on Wednesday. A statement issued by Super Eagles spokesman Babafemi Raji said Napoli striker Osimhen did not fly Monday with the rest of the squad for Bouake due to abdominal discomfort. The statement added team medics confirmed that he has been placed under close watch with a member of the medical team staying behind in Abidjan with him. Now, the 25-year-old has scored a goal and provided an assist in the tournament.
I don't know if Nigeria is favorite for everybody or not. I don't know if it's favorite or not. But for me, I believe you can win this competition. Believe one thing. You must do other thing. Tomorrow, in the pitch, you must repeat the same performance like last match. Defender together with 11. Until now I cannot answer right because it's some problem with the health, you know that. I think this afternoon I can know better if he can play or not.
I think for many people Nigeria tomorrow will be the favorite to win that game. But as you know, in football, it's not always the favorite to win. And we are confident and motivated to try that it doesn't happen. And that South Africa is again, after more than 20 years, in the final. Now we believe that we can reach a final. So, and again, I believe since a long time in those players because they have qualities. We needed such that kind of tournaments, where we have to play a higher level, where we have to do things that normally South African players don't do in the national competition. And we succeeded. So that means that, that is the reason, I think, why we are now in semi-final.
Meanwhile, Ivory Coast will be without Kosunu and Diakite, who was suspended. But Sebastian Haller must be a contender to start for the first time this tournament. The Borussia Dortmund striker missed the group stage injured, but has since had a big impact off the bench. In the same breath, their opponents, DR Congo, beat Egypt on penalties on the last 16 and then came from behind to beat Guinea 3-1 in the quarters. They are dreaming of reaching the final for the first time since they were champions as Zaire in 1974. Stay tuned for your sports roundup. On that AFCON note, this is where the primetime news sheepdogs for tonight. The midweek edition awaits you tomorrow, so be sure you catch us same place, same time. A parting reminder to follow the on-screen prompts to stay abreast with developments within and beyond our borders. Your interaction with us in the comment section is most welcome. Otherwise, from myself, Michael Madimba, along with my production crew behind the scenes, it's good night.